AirServer is a great tool that I use in my classroom to mirror my Apple products. It's quite a great program, and I use it often in my classroom. The price of the program is only $11.95 if you have an educational license. It just asks you to put your work email in, and it works up into 3 Macs, so I've been using currently in my classroom. AirServer allows you to mirror what's happening on the screen of a local network of an iPad or an iPod or an iPhone. It's pretty easy to set up. Once you install AirServer, you'll have a button at the top where you can click rebroadcast your service, which allows you to let other devices connect over your network. Once you have that on, any Apple device can actually join the same network, so as long as we're all on our network, or you can actually, if there's a place where you don't have wireless, you can create your own network and have a network started where other devices can join. On your iPad, you're going to want to swipe up at the bottom if you have the newest OS, and you're going to select AirPlay. So I'll show you that once I connect mine and I turn mirroring on. So once I've done that on my Mac, I'll just go right back and show everyone how to do that again. So from the home screen on your iPad, you can swipe up, and where it says the mirroring at the bottom, make sure that you have mirroring turned on and you've selected the MacBook Pro. Once you're in, you can actually use the iPad just as usual to get to different apps. You can switch it to landscape and go back to portrait, and it'll automatically adjust for you. So some of the uses I have in my class, if I want to show something, this app here is a great app for cells. I can explore and we can show that as we're passing around the class, and the students can actually use their touch. So right now I'm touching the iPad to manipulate a cell, to look in at the different parts of a cell. You can also use it in terms of a note-taking device. So if we were taking up questions in the class, I'll often pass around this, and students can actually write the questions on and go through. It's really great. Other things you can demonstrate in my chemistry class, if we're looking at models, we can actually start to spin this DNA model, take a closer look at how some of the bonds are, and it's a very interactive tool. You can also add multiple devices at once. So from my iPhone, I'm just going to join my iPhone up, and students can all request to join in as well. So I'm going to add my iPhone as mirroring, which is now going to bring both devices up on the screen. So you can have, actually I've done it up to 8 devices and it's worked out okay. And it's really great because you can also use the same tools as I'm using the DNA tool from my iPhone. And a really cool feature, you can almost use it as a document camera, where if you want to show something, you can actually have that up on the screen. You can also make a recording with there, so I'm just going to disconnect my iPhone. And so now that I've turned off mirroring, it's gone. And you can actually make a recording of the screen. So AirServer's new feature, you can click record, and that will start to record all your actions that you're doing there. So if there's a small lecture you would to conduct, where you'd like to add equations or go through here, this is a Notability app. And when I push stop, it will then ask me where I want to save it. So I'm going to save it onto the desktop, and it's going to open up my video that I've just made. So now I can actually view the video for uploading and sharing purposes. So it's a really great tool. So I highly recommend AirServer. It's a great program. I use it quite often in my classroom, so it's just airserver.com to download.